Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about Instagram do's and don'ts. This is just for fun. These are just like personal opinions of mine, so don't take them too seriously. I actually am guilty of some of these things, so I will explain that as we go, but I made a whole list on my notes app. I love my notes app. Does anybody else like religiously use their notes app? Like I have so many things in here. I don't like journal in here. I just like write a grocery list. I write places that I want to go in Tokyo and just, I don't know. I'm constantly on this app, and I just found out my friend yesterday when I was eating lunch with her, she said that she never uses this app. I thought everyone uses it because I love that you can use the little list feature. You can like check it off and stuff. Anyway, all right, let's go into the Instagram do's and don'ts. So some of them are like personal rules for me that don't really apply to others. Some of them are just for others, you know. I don't know. I'm like really just gonna be honest here. The first thing I wrote down here is posting more than one post a day. For me, it's one post a week. That's like my max in my opinion. I just kind of like want my posts to like marinate and stay there for at least a week before I post another thing, but that's just like a dumb rule. Everything about this is dumb, let's be real. Like Instagram is not that serious and like nobody really cares, but I thought it'd be interesting to talk about because it's, you know, it's something that is prevalent in our lives right now, and some people are avid Instagram users, some people aren't. I'm very on and off. Like I've been posting for like a year, but like before that I hadn't posted in like 3 years. Like I take these breaks sometimes, but anyway, I don't really care when other people post more than once a week. This is just like a rule for myself. All right, the next one I have is pet Instagrams and couples Instagrams. This is a don't for the earth. I mean, for myself and for everyone else. I don't really care for pets and couple Instagrams. Like I do follow a few pet Instagrams, and if I do, that means I really love you. I mean, like the owner, like I really love you, obviously, and I love your pet, but I do like kind of struggle to understand the concept of a pet having an Instagram unless you're trying to become like a pet influencer and you're posting all the time. But let's be real, couples Instagrams, pet Instagrams, spam accounts, these ones usually kind of like fade out after a little bit, after they've had like their moment to post what they've been wanting to post. And yeah, that leads me to spam accounts. I've never had a spam account, but I know that it was like a huge thing back in high school. Everyone wanted to like have this account where they can like freely post, but it's not like for aesthetics, and like they want to be real on that side, and it's private. And I remember like sometimes it would be used to like gossip or like low-key bully other people, like these spam accounts, the ones I've seen back in high school, not now. Yeah, again, I don't really understand the concept of a spam account. I wouldn't say it's a don't, but I just think it's I don't really know why you have that past the age of 17. All right, next one is posting concerts on your story. Oh my God, I cannot with these concerts, you guys. If you're posting one, I will let you have it because you're having a good time. It's probably a band or a singer or artist that you really like. I will give you the okay, as if anybody needs my approval, but I just want you guys to take all this with a grain of salt. Like I'm kind of putting on my bitchy persona, if you will. When people are spam posting concerts, first of all, the audio is just terrible every time. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I usually don't watch them anyway, but I remember back in high school, again, like when people would post like 100 stories of like Drake or Kendrick Lamar or something, and then it'd be like all over their Snapchat and their Instagram. I'm like, who is watching this? Are you watching this? Even the person who's posting it, are you even watching these videos? Because it sounds terrible. Next one is a do, which is adding music to your posts and your stories. Ever since this feature came out on Instagram, I've been all about it. I love adding music. I feel like it just adds to the vibe. I feel like it's just more fun when it has music. So I really like posting with music. A lot of times I will find a song that I really like, and then we'll have that in mind for my next post. I'm a huge planner, so I love doing stuff like that. Next one is highlights. This is something that I don't do, but a lot of people do. I don't really do highlights just because I don't really know like what to organize them as and what to add it in as. And a part of me really likes stories for the fact that it only lasts 24 hours. If I wanted everyone to see it for however long I choose to, then I would have just posted it. And so that's why I don't really utilize the highlights feature, but I do like it when I see it on people's profiles. Like it looks nice when they have like the similar pictures for them, and then they have like these little names. I think it's cute. The travel ones are cute. Definitely not against them. I just don't really want to do them. But I will say that I never really watch people's highlights though. Unless I just started following you, then maybe I will stalk your highlights. But for the most part, like I feel like I don't really stalk on Instagram anymore. I'm not really using the highlights feature anyway. On the topic of stories, story likes, I only like stories when I think you're really killing it or if it's really funny. That's usually the two times that I'm usually liking stories, but for the most part I don't. But those people who are so loyal to liking all of your stories, like I see you and like I appreciate you, because it's like a thing that's only really between you and them, right? And it's just like, oh my god, thank you so much. Like literally just a picture of ramen and you like my story. Like that's so nice. I guess I could be, returning the favor, but I don't. And I think it's really nice though, and I always see them and it's always the same groups of people. And recently, Strava is very popular right now and running is a huge trend. And I'm a runner myself, but I don't use Strava or any apps. I just run. I'm not going to lie. Maybe some people care about them, but I do not care at all about people's Strava results, or what are they called, like a progress report kind of thing. I'm not looking at your time or your distance or your pace, and I know it's trendy, but yeah, I just don't understand it, and I'm sure this will just die down within the next couple of months. I do think it's great that people are running though. It's like a good, like healthy trend. Next one is posting your recent post on your story. I don't do this. Personally, I think it's kind of stupid because most times I am not missing your post. If I use the following feature a lot on my homepage, like I don't use like the default because there's so many ads and like also influencers that I don't follow like just popping up. So I always use the following tab. So I see all your posts and I don't need to see it on your story. Or like some people will cover it with a sticker being like new post, and it's like you have to click into it, but it's like I've seen this. I don't know. I just think that's a little bit repetitive and I don't do that. Next one is hiding like counts. I hide my like counts because I personally don't really want people to see it, and I don't really want to see other people's. I don't know. I just have it hidden for all of them and I like it that way. I don't really think it's that serious or big of a deal, but for some reason I really like for it to be hidden. I just think it's unnecessary to see the number. So yeah, I don't care about other people's and I also don't want people to see mine. Next one is travel content. This is a huge do, mostly because I love traveling, but I love it when people are like spam posting on their stories of when they're on their trip. I think it's so much fun. It feels like I'm traveling with you and it's cool to see you like, posting all the places you've been to and like your reviews of like, random places you went to. I think that's so fun. That's one of my favorite like spam posts whenever people are all on their story. And it's usually the people who don't usually post anyway, but they like come in just for a travel moment, and I think that's fun. I love that. Recently, a lot of people I know have been to Japan, and so it's kind of interesting to see people that I haven't talked to in a while being here in Tokyo and like posting about their experience. It hits a little bit different for me when they're in Japan. It's fun to watch. But any kind of travel content, whether it's Europe or Asia or wherever, I think it's always interesting to see other people's experiences. All right, the last one I have is so unimportant, but it's the length of your song that you're using in your post. Like sometimes when I'm scrolling through people's posts, like the song will cut off and start back from the beginning of the part that they decided to start the song from, and that bothers me sometimes. Like I try to like swipe through before the song finishes, and that's just like a weird, like, what is that? I don't even know what that would be, like an OCD kind of like personality trait. I don't have OCD, but I'm just saying like I don't really know what the right word is here. But yeah, my music is always set to 90 seconds. That's like my rule, because nobody is scrolling it through my photos for more than a minute and a half. Usually that's what it is. If it's a full song, I'll use like 90 seconds. Anyway, like I said, this is like so unimportant and so unserious, so please don't take me seriously. It's just dumb little opinions of mine about Instagram and influencers, but at the end of the day, like, do whatever you want. I'm doing whatever I want, so we should all just live in harmony and support one another on Instagram. But yeah, if you guys have any do's and don'ts, let me know in the comments. Those are the ones that I could think of. If you want to check out my Instagram, it's always linked in the description, so check me out. That is all I have to say today, so I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye!